So I gotta hold on 1 second before we actually cut to anything. Because you gotta, do the whole Colonel, Metal Gear.
Metal Colonel.
Yeah.
That is a reason to complain to the theater management. You just get some random ball bearings in with your popcorn.
Excuse me, Cinemark. I was eating my popcorn, and I had this Metal Colonel.
Solid carrot. I'm leaving all that shit in. You start right now.
All right. Welcome back to another episode of Cactus plays Phoenix Wright. Super Long Justice for All.
Yeah.
Yeah. Long Dong Justice for All.
Double Dong Denzel.
I forgot about that. Anyways, last time we pretty much destroyed Eeny Meany's argument. And right about the 30-minute mark, we're just like, hey, good stopping point. Now Phoenix can recount what's happening, and then we can think this trial is going to end, but it's going to be like, oh, wait, there's a hole in that argument.
Yeah, we have to prove that Morgan did something or something.
Right. And then it's going to go into a third day, and it's going to be the longest trial ever. Because holy fuck. Anyways, so now that we're at the end, and you can watch the last episode to hear about what we think happened, but now we're going to see what Phoenix thinks happened, because oftentimes he thinks weird shit that we don't think.
Yeah, he's often strange and makes random leaps of logic.
Yeah, because of his hair. Anyways, so I think this is what really happened. The murderer had planted herself at the scene of the crime long beforehand. Dressed in a medium's costume and wearing a wig, she pretended to be the defendant. And then the Carol channeling started. Sorry.
Garrison notices when we miss it, so
I'm sure he
as
does.
much as he bitches about it, he still tells me that we missed it.
Yeah.
He's giving me mixed signals here, man.
I imagine Garrison gives a lot of mixed signals to a lot of people.
Yeah. Mostly me.
Well, if that's the way it's going to be, if y'all need to be together and you need some alone time, just let me know.
No, I'm good.
All right. The murderer crept silently towards the other two, both of whom had their eyes closed. First, she drugged Maya Fey with a strong sleeping agent. Then, she stabbed Dr. McLovin with the knife.
Oh, what's up, girl?
Yeah. Next, she hid my client inside the clothing box. She did that so she could take Maya's place and frame her for the crime.
But that's when something unexpected happened. Unexpected?
Yes. Dr. McLovin was actually not yet dead. That's an odd way to word that. With the last of his strength, he fired a shot at his attacker. And that is why the hole in the folding screen was so low to the ground.
Checks out.
Sure, okay. The murderer then took the gun from Dr. McLovin, and...
After that, you and the other lady had thought to break into the room?
Yes, a gunshot is certainly something you wouldn't expect to hear. Which is why, upon hearing the shots, we forced our way into the Carol channeling chamber. Didn't miss it that time, did we, motherfucker? Anyways.
Yeah, send me your click.
Yeah, don't want to be calling our one fan a motherfucker, but he knows what's up.
I call him a motherfucker at least twice a day.
Miss Miney, she immediately covered her own costume with blood. Oh, yeah, fair enough. And pretended to be Maya Fey.
But that sort of deception would have been easy to see through.
Which is precisely why Miss Morgan Fey chased us out.
Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the popo. Hurry, before there are more victims here. What is one supposed to say?
Popo. I have no idea. Oh. Just keep on saying Popo. Eventually something will happen.
Yeah, the ice climbers show up.
This is the real truth behind this murder.
Hello. That Popo, too.
Packing water.
She seems very calm.
Yeah, she's alright. No big deal.
Ha! Who was that? Laughing at a time like this? Oh, you simple-minded fools. I'm sorry, are you still by chance evolving? Do.
What is it this time?
Miss Von Karma, surely. Of course it was me. I killed them. Do you really think someone of Von Karma blood would lose due to something this petty?
What in the world? I mean, yeah, that's how your dad lost.
Herr Phoenix Wright, your argument is flawed in one very crucial area.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say called it.
Oh, yeah.
And that is...
If this witness is the real murderer, why would she go through all this trouble?
Huh?
Working together with a medium, pretending to be one, putting on this whole act. What reason would she have to do such foolish things?
Well, that's...
Phoenix, we already know the answer to this. Yeah, that's right. That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Of course it was.
Oh, and one other thing. Why would Miss Eenie Meenie want to kill Dr. McLovin? Where's her motive?
Well, first of all, his name is Dr. McLovin. I think that's any reason to kill someone.
Yes.
It is so hard to sit here and try and, like, do a voice and get the lines right when you're doing that creepy-ass voice.
That's exactly what I wanted to say, too. Yeah, motive. I don't, like, have a motive.
Motive. That's... I can't say she has no motive here. I have to think of a motive now. What is her reason for wanting Dr. McLovin dead? The reason you wanted Dr. McLovin dead is this. And I'm willing to bet it's one of the
that would be my
clippings.
guess, was that one.
1 year ago,
Back in the 90s, he let her kill a bunch of guys.
and then articles about that car accident. 'Cause I don't think it'd be this one. Yeah, this is just about the accident. I'm thinking it's the first article.
I mean, it could be the accident, too, because that's where her sister actually died.
Yeah. Either one of these, I think, would probably be good.
She probably wouldn't kill him just for getting her fired. She
I-
would kill him for causing her death.
And we can inspect that one and get more details. This one is just sort of a thing.
Yeah.
It really doesn't specifically point her out. Yeah, so you're probably right. It's probably this second one.
Yeah.
If not, we probably got tons of blue.
Yeah. 2x2, tons of blue.
Yeah.
Ha! Just as I thought. You bore me with your silly answers, Phoenix Wright.
Just great. Now even she is calling me by my full name.
You think I did this to, like, get revenge for my sister's death?
Yep.
That's a hell of a motive, man. I mean...
Yeah. Because through that accident, you suffered a lot of hurt and pain yourself.
Don't be stupid. No one has proof that, like, Dr. McLovin drugged my sister, right? And you want to say I wanted to take revenge based on nothing? What do you mean by that? Senile, stupid Gramps. Smell you later. I'm, like, going to explain, so, like, please listen, okay?
Is that hat like a brain parasite? Does she just get stupid when she puts the hat on?
Yeah.
Because I've seen girls in high school have that happen. Where all of a sudden they start wearing their sunglasses up on, like, their head rather than, like, a headband or something like that. And they turn dumb.
Does that bother you?
It does.
I don't know why it bothers me. There's no reason for people wearing sunglasses on their head bothering me. But it does.
Yeah.
I never say anything to them.
I also have another thing where when I was young and doing scuba diving with my biological father, if you put your goggles up on your forehead, it's easy for the water to hit you and wash them away. And those little fuckers are expensive.
Sure.
You're supposed to bring them down towards your neck.
Makes
but
sense.
That always felt wrong because you can't move your head as well, and you know your tiny heads, but it's big goggles. As an adult, it feels a lot better, but as a kid, it fucking sucks, and you feel like you're getting strangled.
Sure.
But if you put them on your forehead, we only got so many warnings before suddenly it turned into, bad parenting.
Right.
So...
Be like you abused as a child.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, that's one of my favorite jokes.
It is a fine joke. And
right? It fucks with you every time. Whenever he's doing something, it's like, I don't know how this works, and I just do the thing. He's like, no, I could do that. And I'm like, look, if you want to do that, all you have to do is be like me. Abused as a child.
Yeah.
And
we've used
great.
this joke on the channel many times.
I've
even said it.
I don't know if we've used it during Phoenix Wright, though.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe. Between the cajillion episodes of both games.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Worth pointing out. So when I see somebody with something on their head that's easily just knocked off, a part of me is just like, stop that.
Yeah. I generally just don't trust the types that do it.
That's fair.
They're usually pretty ditzy.
Oh, especially if it's a Chad.
A Chad, or like one of those girls who's just like, I don't really know how to explain it. Never mind.
Like they came off the set of Clueless?
Exactly like that. I don't exactly mean Valley Girls, but there's something close to it.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Anyways.
It's been over half a year since I was discharged from the hospital? If I, wanted revenge, then, I wouldn't have waited this long. And besides, the guy that thought of the spirit thing was, Dr. McLovin. It was, a total coincidence he asked me about it, you know?
We're going to have to go prove the connection between her and Dr. McLovin.
So we're going to have to put, yes, on the stand, probably.
I swear to God, this game.
We're so close.
She's back to her airhead persona.
Persona 4 Golden, now out on Steam.
I guess I said however at some point. Anyways.
Pathetic, Herr Phoenix Wright.
Thanks for whipping me.
You failed to support your own theory. I got yelled at for shipping Francisca with Phoenix.
Why?
Because people were like, she's hella abusive. And I'm like, yeah, okay, I know in real life you shouldn't want to be with someone like Francisca. But, I say shouldn't because I know Bobby still would. But...
Yeah. Look.
You've been stabbed before. I'm just saying.
And, yeah. Look, it was great up until that point.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Right, if she didn't actually do with the full stabbing, just a little bit of,
Just a little bit of whipping?
Careful threatening, I can deal with bruises, but I don't like getting stabbed. Right, if it requires stitches, that's a step too far.
Of course.
Unless it's by accident.
Finn. I think we have our answer, Herr Phoenix Wright. I'm just going to call you that now. What Miss Miney has stated is very true. The revenge plan is overly complicated, and she has no motive in the first place.
Well, she does have motive.
She does, yeah. Furthermore, there is no reason for Miss Morgan Fay to cooperate with this plan.
You didn't even ask about that. We got reasons for that.
You don't even have any truly decisive pieces of evidence to demonstrate your point. Tisk tisk. So many faults, Herr Phoenix Wright. You should really learn your place. It's under my desk.
Nerk. That's an odd one. What happened? I thought I had her for sure. So did we, Phoenix. But not really.
See, it's just as I, told you. I hope you liked your slice of humble pie. Very well. I now conclude the cross-examination of Miss Eeny Meeny.
Nice.
Oh, shit.
Hold it! Oh,
is it Mia? Your Honor, please allow the defense one more minute. All right.
I would like to see a judge just say that in gorgeous. All right.
Okay. You can't lose here. Have faith in yourself, Phoenix.
Mia.
Yes, it does sound like a ridiculously messed up plan for a murder. But, regardless, that girl trained for this crime.
Really?
Listen, Phoenix. Everything happens for a reason. There is a reason for why she had to kill Dr. McLovin. And it is also the reason she had no choice but to kill him in this fashion. Emphasis on fashion. Which is fair.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. She specifically killed him in that fashion to frame Maya.
Yes.
Yes.
It's
It's a humorous joke.
It's pretty good, not gonna lie.
Hashtag time's up, Mr. Rat. Your final answer, please. C. Final answer. If you want to say that you can prove Miss Miney had a motive, then why did she kill the victim in this way? Can you prove the reason?
Can I really do this?
Can we fix it?
I would have to say yes, we can.
Yes.
I'm not entirely sure how. My brain's still thinking, but nah.
Hope 2008.
Yeah. I am not. What?
He said yes, we can.
I am not totally confident here, but I know that I must press on, no matter what.
That's right, Phoenix. Only you can do this now.
I will show and substantiate the fact that Miss Miney had a motive.
Her last name is Miney. That means that she is a Miney.
Yeah.
Too bad. You're too late. My cross-examine has already ended, after all. Interesting. I'll let you have your chance, Herr Phoenix Wright. What? You're supposed to be on my side. Avon Karma only cares about the perfect win. As long as you have the will to fight, I will knock you down, Herr Phoenix Wright.
Can I get that in writing, please?
It is writing right there. This isn't dubbed, just subbed.
Oh,
Well, I guess we're dubbing it.
yes.
And I don't care if you are my witness, so help me, I will throw you out of my way. No way. Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. We will continue the cross-examination after we reconvene. Hey! Wait a second here!
To be continued.
Yeah, Toby determined.
Saveloa.
Do your knees hurt from all that jumping to conclusions?
Yeah, specifically my left knee, because I was stabbed in it.
Yeah, that's a problem.
That one was accident, though. That wasn't that wasn't that one time that I got stabbed by a chick because she was mad.
Stabbed by a horse.
Yeah, I've been kicked by a horse.
Yeah, near the nutsack.
No, that wasn't a kicking. That was her just putting her hoof down.
Oh.
When I had a nail in it.
Yeah, that would have been...
Yeah, when I was shooting a horse, and I got a scar right below my nuts.
Yeah, I'm not going to take a look at it.
That's like right near my artery right there, and that's the last time I shoot a horse.
Yeah.
So no thank you.
But he would shoot a horse.
Probably not.
Motherfucker, burn those horses.
You have some strange friends.
I do.
To be clear, I wasn't the one who said motherfucker burn those horses. It was one of his other friends.
It was actually one of my other friends' friends.
Don't burn
He was
horses.
talking to my friend saying burn the horses because they were going to play video games and he's like, I gotta go feed my dad's horse. And it's like, motherfucker, burn those horses.
Is it really true about my aunt? I'm afraid so, Maya. There is no way Amy could have killed Dr. McLovin by herself.
Please excuse my dear Aunt Morgan.
And under the circumstances, there's no one else other than your aunt, Morgan. That's terrible. Why? Why would my aunt...
Everything is going to be just as I predicted. Mr. Phoenix Wright, whoever the fuck this is. Oh, hey.
Oh,
what's up, girl?
Hello. Ah, Miss Von Karma. Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to take revenge on Nick? Nick had nothing to do with what happened to your dad.
Don't you have something better to be worrying about? Say, your own situation?
Looking down on me, even though we're the same age. Are you done yet? You've caused me enough pain and suffering.
Yeah, they don't look the same age.
Not even a little.
Not yet. My goal is to defeat you and let the whole world know of your defeat.
But even if you do that, it won't bring your father back.
Whatever. In the meantime, let's bring this match to its conclusion. And then we'll know who the real winner is. I like her.
Yeah.
I like Francisca a whole lot.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh, still eating meaty on the stand. Court will now reconvene. Herr Phoenix Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm German now. Can you prove Fraulein Eeny Meeny had a motive.
Yes, I believe I can. With my half-face. Eeny Meeny and Dr. McLovin have only one point of connection, and that is the car accident 1 year ago. The motive I'm looking for must be there. Miss Meany, please testify to this court about your car accident last year.
Huh? I thought, like, you wanted to, like, ask about my, like, motive. I, like, don't see the point in, like, bringing up the past. Fraulein Meany, if you please. Okay, like, I totally don't think it'll do any good, but... I'm just almost doing Hilda voice for her at this point.
Yeah, alright. It works.
That was, like, last year in May? Like, something really bad had happened at, like, my sister's clinic around then. And, like, the night of the accident, my sister was totally tired while she was driving. I was, like, totally pooped too, so I, like, fell asleep in the passenger seat. I, like, woke up because of a jolt, and then, like, it was a sea of flames around me. I, like, opened the door and, like, got away. I think I've heard of this incident. I pay attention to every car crash that happens around here.
It was all the talk on the tabloid shows, day after day, last year.
Yes, and there was talk about Dr. McLovin drugging your sister. I wouldn't know about that. Those were merely rumors, totally baseless gossip. They couldn't even slap. Yes.
Everyone knows if you can't slap it, it's not base.
Yes, it's baseless. Hey, Wright, something or other. Right now, it's impossible to prove that Dr. McLovin did in fact drug Miss Meany's sister.
Yeah, which means I'll have to work this from another angle. Always working the angle.
Change position.
Change position every 5 minutes or you're not doing it right. Some of the best advice I ever got.
That was, like, last year in May?
Is that right? May 2nd? May 24th. Yeah, okay. Wanted to double check the date there.
Yeah, sounds good.
And didn't some sort of medical malpractice happen at your sister's hospital then?
Yeah, like, that was in May too. Like, the thing with all the patients dying was, like, May 2nd.
Yeah.
And, like, our accident was, like, on the 24th.
Yeah, okay.
May 2nd also being the day of the Battle of Hogwarts.
The most important day in taught in our history books.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, why not?
Crazy how Sporty Spice wrote the Harry Potter books while she was, touring.
I'm sorry, what?
It's a meme now.
Sporty Spice wrote the Harry Potter?
It's a meme to just replace J.K. Rowling with somebody else writing the Harry Potter books now. Because she sucks, right? But so, like, people are just like, it's crazy that Daniel Radcliffe wrote those books. It's crazy that David Beckham...
born?
Well, he would have been born by then. He would have just been a kid.
I mean, like, super young kid. He would have been, like, 1, 2 when the first book came out?
He's older than I am. The first book came out in, like, 96.
Is that right?
I think so.
Was it only 96?
I think it was 96.
For some reason, I'm thinking it's earlier 90s.
It just takes place then.
Got it.
Sorcerer's Stone. I know, it's Philosopher's Stone. Don't give me shit. First book comes out... Nah, that's the movie. Fuck off.
Yeah, no one cares about the movies. What you got? What you seeing?
First one... 1997.
Damn.
I think Daniel Radcliffe was born in, like, 89, so...
Okay.
Yeah, he's young enough.
Because I'm trying to remember... okay. That timeline kind of makes sense with what I remember of my childhood.
Also, specifically, that's the British date, too, so it would have been even later for us.
Yeah. I just remember when the fourth book came out and it was a worldwide
That was
release.
2000.
Yeah.
She rapid-fired that shit.
Yeah.
She, meaning Sporty Spice, rapid-fired that shit over those few years. Then she took a break for a couple of years with her second kid, and then she released Order of the Phoenix Wright. And then it was a few more years after that until Half-Blood Prince.
Order of the Phoenix Wright.
Yeah.
I would read the shit out of that book.
It's exactly the same, except Fox is a lawyer. Like, Umbridge keeps saying some stupid shit, like, that's, like, totally against the law, and he's just like, objection! And Edgeworth was there.
Yeah, that'd be great.
2 accidents, back to back. Do you assume it's just a coincidence?
I
Well,
do.
no, one's very closely linked to the other.
My sis was, like, totally tired, so that's why. Duh. Stupid bitch.
Baka.
Like, something really bad had happened at, like, my sister's clinic around then.
That was the malpractice incident where 14 patients died, correct?
At Hogwarts, yes. I remember.
Yeah, it was very sad, and everyone kind of hated her for it.
Yeah. No, I didn't hate her for those. In a big battle like that, if nobody dies, it feels like a waste of a climax. And you gotta make sure that some of them are the ones that hit you deep. And I think that the people that she chose work well for it.
Owls shouldn't die.
That wasn't at the Battle of Hogwarts.
I know.
So it's fine.
Is it?
Well, no, I don't think that Hedwig should have died. That's it.
Yeah.
Sacrificing a twin, fair enough. People are pissed because they're just like, she should have killed both twins or neither. And I'm like, fuck off.
No.
There's a reason that there's a spare. Bro. Kill the spare!
Yeah, alright.
Well, that's Goblet of Fire. But it's crazy that I wrote the Harry Potter books.
Yeah, especially when you were so young. Strange times.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
What was the cause of the mistake?
I would have written them better. Well, no, I still probably wouldn't have written them better, but I wouldn't have had as many plot holes.
You would have had more shipping.
I would have also had more shipping. I definitely wrote Half-Blood Prince. Like, I heard it was because the medicines, like, got mixed up.
Was that the fault of your sister, Miney?
Like, no way. Dr. McLovin, like, wanted to blame it on my sis? That incident has nothing to do with our murder here. Yes, it fucking does. Besides, the Popo report has already documented that it was entirely Miney's fault.
Which means, as far as the real facts are concerned, Miney is the one who made the mistake.
But, like, it really wasn't my sis. And, like, the night of the accident, my sis was totally tired while she was driving.
She was totally tired, like Totally Spies.
I was gonna say the same fucking thing. We are old.
Yeah, we are.
You mean exhausted?
Look, this isn't Dead Poet Society, okay? You can say totally tired, it's fine. You don't need to replace it with bigger words.
I liked the redhead one the best.
Yes,
Sam, I think her name was.
probably.
Because it was Sam, and the blonde one was Clover, and then the darker haired one was Alex?
I think that's right.
Something like
Look,
that.
I really didn't watch that much of that show.
I watched a few episodes and found it interesting and funny, but I didn't, like, watch it regularly.
See, I remember watching a bit of that show and going like, oh, it's cartoon Charlie's Angels. But the real Charlie's Angels had Lucy Liu in a leather outfit.
But more importantly, Drew Barrymore. So,
No, not more
also Cameron
importantly.
Diaz was there.
Also Cameron Diaz was there.
Drew Barrymore is the bomb diggity, man. I've liked her ever since I was a wee lad. And Alison Sweeney. Those two were like my childhood, like, girlfriends.
Oh, okay, that's nice.
Lucy Liu's better.
She's alright.
So much better.
But Drew Barrymore, and you watch Santa Clarita Diet, and you're like, oh my god, she's amazing.
The children really sell that show for me.
Oh, sure.
Right.
But also, the couple is amazing.
Oh yeah, they're good. Oh, and the cop lady.
And the cop lady. Yeah, and the waitress as the neighbor.
Oh yeah.
Fucking the cop lady.
Yeah. That was a
Spoilers.
good show.
That was a great fucking show, man. I'm so pissed it got canceled.
Yeah.
Fuck off, Netflix.
Yeah, besides Timothy Oliphant needs work. Just,
Timothy Oliphant and Drew Barrymore have a really good chemistry.
Yes.
Also the teenagers did.
Yes. They had fantastic chemistry.
Yeah, man.
They were great.
A fucking good show. I should watch that again rather than watching Steins Gate a fourth time. Like, she had to talk to the Popo and, like, was being investigated, like, every day. It was, like, a totally terrible situation.
It's no wonder, then, that the car accident happened, huh? Yeah, we're gonna press order.
Yeah, metal accident.
So then, why didn't you ask to switch places?
Change places!
Huh? Like, what are you talking about?
I meant switch drivers. If your sister was so tired, then you should have switched with her. Updating drivers is a very important part of proper vehicle maintenance.
But other times, you switch the drivers, and then it gets all fucked up, and you're like, God damn it.
Right.
Always have a system restore in your car first.
Yeah, or always have a system restore in your car.
True. I always have a system restore back here as well.
But like, I don't have a driver's license. This is news to me. I was not aware you didn't have your license, Miss Miney.
That's not right.
Yeah, because she's gotten her license.
Yeah.
Miss Miney, please amend your testimony.
Like, okay, anyway. I was like totally pooped too, so I like fell asleep in the passenger seat. And like the night of my oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see, where did she amend
She'll
her
probably
thing?
add it to the end or something.
Oh, okay.
The accident happened at night, correct?
At night. Yeah, like it was like at 1 a.m. or so, I think.
Is that right? Late last night, well, we don't have a solid time frame. Okay, they just said late last night.
I had like a paper due like really soon. So like I hadn't slept and was working like real hard. So it was because the two of you were so tired that this accident happened. I like woke up because of a jolt and like it was a sea of flames around me.
And your sister, what happened to her?
And my sister.
My sister.
I didn't see her. The car was like totally black and there was like a ton of smoke. Just like last weekend. I like totally had like no clue what was going on. I like opened the door and like got away.
Which is fair enough.
Please, tell us about your escape in more detail.
I like kept wanting to forget that time. So like I don't remember things about the accident in like detail anymore. I used a lot of drugs afterwards.
Well, it's alright, no need to push yourself.
Judge, you're not helping here.
Yeah, she was one of my best customers. I think I like gave an interview after the accident. I like how Pearl is chiming in despite the fact that she's currently Carol channeling Mia.
Yes.
Very impressive. Like, that would probably be the most accurate, you know?
Huh. If it's that article, then I've already got it.
I like didn't have my license, so like I couldn't have taken an over driving for her.
Okay, now let's read this article again. Late last night, two women crashed some one was night escaped from wreckage, died at site, ongoing investigation, fell asleep, totally tired and dropped to sleep, then there was a crash. I woke up in a huge sea of flames. I was like still half asleep, but I opened the right door and I like got out. I don't like remember anything else. Carter's sister Mimi was the nurse at Is this just a mere coincidence? That has to be like one of the worst articles ever written. Anyways, anything else?
But yeah, we've got her license photo.
Yeah. But
yes.
it's just a photo. It's like it doesn't have the license with it. Should we still present? We should probably still present.
We should probably press it first. We didn't press on that one
Oh,
yet.
yeah. Good point.
And that's why you were in the passenger seat.
Like, yeah. I was, like, at my college's research lab till, like, really late. So my sis was, like, giving me a ride home.
I see.
Phoenix,
Yes.
you can't do this. You're being too easy on her. Okay, so yeah, I assume we were going to present the license photo.
Yeah, there's gotta be some sort of secret sleeping in this testimony. Not her sister, though. Because she's dead.
Or is she? or is Eeny Meeny dead? We
Well,
still haven't really truly figured that out.
Whichever one is on the stand, their sister is dead.
Yes. Yes, so let's find that one crushing contradiction and end this.
I like them when you talk dirty. Okay, so we're gonna go towards the end. Totally poop. I woke up.
I hate it when she totally poops in my car.
Well, didn't have my driver's license. Okay.
Objection.
Miss Miney, that was a pretty lame lie just now.
Like, what do you mean?
I know I'm old, but the word lame means bad. I know you had a license back then. This is a photo you took for the express purpose of getting a driver's license.
What is the meaning of this, Fraulein Minnie? That's right. Yeah, I had, like, a license, but I didn't get it until after the accident.
No, you had it. You had it at the time of the accident. Director Hottie, or the guy pretending to be him anyway, said so.
Not a very reliable witness, though. What are you talking about, that perverted fake clinic director?
Yes, that perverted fake clinic director. Oh, okay.
No one cares. Witness, when did you receive your driver's license? Like, last November.
What? November?
The accident happened last May. That's a half-year lapse in time, Herr Phoenix, right?
What in the...
That's what happened, Mr. Wright. At the time of the accident, Miss Miney did not have a driver's license.
Were you just making fun of my stutter, Judge? Motherfucker! I don't make fun of your uncircumcised pizza. You don't make fun of my stutters.
You should make fun of my uncircumcised pizza. I like it better that way.
12 inches and no depth. Uh-huh.
Ow!
I'm a chode junkie.
A chode junkie.
Cry and my whip will accommodate. Anyway, without a license, the witness and his sister could not have switched drivers. I'm, like, glad you get it, but, like, even if I had my license, I, like, don't think my sis would have, like, let me drive.
Huh. Yeah!
Don't just stand there humming to yourself.
Not you too, Mia. With the whip, and the pain, and the ow.
Does Mia have a whip, too?
I would assume so. She just pulls it out.
Where did she get it? Did Pearl have a whip this whole time?
I would like to assume so.
That she's using for when people try to run off from her drug deals without paying?
Yeah, she just whips the shit out of them.
Good for her.
Right? I mean, you gotta get them to pay somehow.
Miss Miney, why do you think you would not have been allowed to drive anyway? That's, like, because... I think this situation calls for a more detailed testimony. Miss Miney, if you please. Like, how annoying.
I agree.
Oops, like, sorry. Didn't mean to be mean. I'm a meanie.
I wouldn't be allowed. Okay, here we go.
Like, around that time, I was, like, really close to getting my license. You want to call it here?
Yes.
Good call.
Okay. So that's an episode where it's still going on.
Look, we still got a lot done, and we got off track a bunch.
Same trial.
So it's
still going on.
A very, very fine episode.
Is it?
Yes.
Because this trial ain't done yet.
No, it's not.
Kind of running out of steam for this one. Kind of don't care about Miss Eeny Meeny anymore.
Alright, fine. We'll get the game on Steam if you want.
And restart it?
Yeah.
No.
Tune in next week for Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, Episode 1.
Oh, you're such a bitch. Anyways, let's go ahead and do our shoutouts, and then we can be moving on.
Moving on up. Alright, so last time I did a shoutout to Hitman 2. This time I'm going to do a shoutout to David Bateson, who is the longtime voice actor for Agent 47. There was a time that prior to, I believe, Absolution, they were going to recast him a la like they did with Solid Snake. But there was such an uproar about it that they're like, okay, fine, fuck it. We'll bring David Bateson back.
Nice.
And they did, and he's always voiced 47 in all of the games.
That's pretty awesome.
And he fits really well. You can tell he's aging over the years. It's gotten different, which is fine. I don't really mind it. He's still got the same amount of simultaneous drama, but also like monotone a lot of the time. It's a very good combination for this character. But 47 himself seems to give less and less of a fuck every game, which I've thoroughly enjoyed. If you play Hitman 2, my personal favorite lines from 47, and David Bateson really does it, is in the New Hampshire one, where it's a big neighborhood with a bunch of agents there, and you can pretend to be a real estate agent, and you take the agent into an empty house, and you give him a tour of the house as part of the scenario to kill him. And 47 is just super creepy about it, like talking about how you could kill somebody in each room in a specific way.
Oh yeah, the blood stain.
Yeah, and then they get to a room that has a bunch of blood stains in it, and he's just like, oh yeah, you can tell from the blood splatter that it started over here. And then, it went over this way, and then the dude's like, did you see the report? And he's like, no, I'm just into that kind of stuff.
Yeah, just a hobby of mine.
It's awesome. Okay, David Bateson is great. I'm stoked that he's going to be back for Hitman 3 when it comes out next year. That was just announced, and I squeed. If you haven't watched my live reaction to the Sony event, please do so.
Yeah.
Bobby wasn't there.
I was not.
I wish he was, though.
I was working in the other room. I could hear about half of what he was saying.
Anyway, yeah.
My shout-out is going to be a number 2 shout-out. Because we've already done a shout-out to him before, but he's put out some recent work that I think deserves special recognition. This one goes towards Legal Eagle on YouTube. He's been covering a lot of what's going on right now with the George Floyd death.
Yeah, and everything surrounding it.
And everything surrounding it. So, like, Trump saying, oh, I'm going to do this. And it's like, well, kind of yes, but also no. He's been doing some really good coverage. So, like, if you were wondering why when the officer got charged, it was initially 3rd degree, but then it got moved up to 2nd degree. It turns out there's some Minneapolis law there that allows that to happen. And he explains it very well in his videos. He's been covering it a lot. One particular thing he got extremely emotional about.
It was really good.
Yeah, that was really good video.
Yeah. This was about when Trump and his friends gassed the peaceful protesters in order to have the photo op thing.
Yeah, to go to the church and take a photo of the upside-down Bible. Legal
Eagle is generally pretty, he tries to present both sides, and he always tries to not be like, oh yeah, I'm on this side for something. But that particular thing, he got real emotional in the video, and it was great.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, dude, this is crazy shit.
So, I thought he did some excellent analysis, excellent work about it, and I just want to do an extra shout out to him for putting in all the effort to get those done. This video's done extremely quickly, considering how much detail has to go into them.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah, he's even disproven this game.
Yes, he has done a Phoenix Wright episode.
I haven't watched that yet, because just in case.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
But okay, that's all we got, folks.
That's it. All right, guys, we'll see you next time.
Thank you, bye.
Bye.